What if I told you that your dream home could arrive on a truck, be set up in less than a week, and cost a fraction of what you'd pay for a traditional house? These 14 prefab homes are about to change everything you thought you knew about home ownership. But here's the thing most people don't realize. We're living through a housing revolution, and you're either going to ride this wave or watch from the sidelines as housing costs spiral out of control. Because while traditional home prices have skyrocketed to an average of $417,000, these prefab beauties start at just $42,000. That's not a typo. Now, I know what you're thinking. Prefab homes are just glorified trailers, right? Wrong, dead wrong. The prefab homes I'm about to show you feature earthquake resistance, passive house standards, and designs so stunning, they'd make your neighbor's McMansion look like a garden shed. And the best part? Most of these can be installed in days, not months. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which home fits your needs, your budget, and your lifestyle. But first, let me show you something that's going to blow your mind. Number 14. Legend One by Nestron. The Legend One is proof that the future of housing is already here. This isn't some bare bones box. We're talking about a 250 square foot home with one bedroom, a full bathroom, a complete kitchen, and smart home technology built right in. It's like someone took a luxury apartment and compressed it into the most efficient package imaginable. Here's what makes the Legend One special. It's designed to meet net zero standards, which means this little powerhouse is built to produce as much energy as it consumes. It features earthquake and typhoon resistance, plus waterproofing and a double layer of thermal insulation. The exterior has this sleek vessel-like design with high windows that flood the interior with natural light. And because Nestron ships across the continental USA, you're not limited by geography. The total cost runs around $53,000 to $296 per square foot, depending on your configuration and site prep. But even at the higher end, you're looking at a fully equipped, tech-forward home for less than a down payment on a traditional house. Is it small? Absolutely. But for a couple looking to downsize, or someone wanting a backyard ADU, or even a savvy investor eyeing the short-term rental market, this is a game changer. Number 13. The A-Frame by Mighty Small Homes. If you've ever dreamed of having a cabin in the woods but didn't want to deal with the nightmare of traditional construction, the A-Frame is calling your name. Starting at $44,550 for the base kit, this 506 square foot beauty is pure architectural poetry. The A-Frame design isn't just aesthetically stunning, it's structurally brilliant. Because there are no interior load-bearing walls, you have complete freedom to configure the space however you want. Picture this. You're sitting in your living room, floor-to-ceiling windows on both sides, watching the sunset over a lake or mountains. The optional loft above gives you extra sleeping space without eating into your main living area. It's the perfect weekend retreat or year-round residence for someone who values simplicity and connection to nature. And here's the kicker. Because it's a kit, you can either hire contractors to assemble it or, if you're handy, tackle it yourself and save thousands. Mighty Small Homes has engineered this so that assembly is straightforward, with clear instructions and support. The A-Frame design has been around for decades because it works. It sheds snow and rain effortlessly. It's incredibly sturdy, and it just looks cool. There's a reason these homes are all over Instagram. Number 12. Echo by Offgrid Dwellings. Now, if you're serious about minimalist living or need a compact solution for a specific purpose, the Echo is where things get interesting. At $42,495, this is the most affordable option on our list, and its Scandinavian-inspired design is absolutely gorgeous. We're talking 170 square feet of pure efficiency, a single room with large windows and a porch built from the same wood as the exterior paneling. Here's the catch. There's no kitchen included, but before you click away, think about the possibilities. This is perfect as a meditation retreat, an art studio, a writing cabin, a guest house, or even a glamping rental property. You're not trying to cram your entire life into 170 square feet. You're creating a dedicated space for a specific purpose. The Echo sits on top of the land without requiring a foundation, which means you can move it with a crane and flatbed truck if needed. It's built to meet living building challenge, or passive house standards. So, despite its size, it's incredibly energy efficient. And let's be honest, in a world where we're all overstimulated and overwhelmed, having a dedicated space that's just for you, away from the chaos, is priceless. Number 11. Abodu Studio. Here's where we start getting into the premium territory, but stick with me, because the value proposition is incredible. The Abodu Studio starts at $228,800, and before you gasp, let me tell you what you're getting. This is a fully functional, 340 square foot home with a complete kitchen, including a full-size refrigerator and dishwasher, which is rare in prefab homes this size. There's a Murphy bed that folds up to maximize space, and the design is so thoughtful that it feels twice as large as it actually is. Abodu offers 3 siding options: fiber cement, horizontal lap siding, and vertical cedar siding, all available in multiple colors and finishes. This isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. You're getting customization that matches your aesthetic. But here's why people are willing to pay this premium. Abodu handles everything. They manage permits, delivery, installation, and they work with local contractors to ensure everything is up to code. For someone who doesn't want to become a general contractor overnight, this turnkey approach is worth its weight in gold. The Abodu Studio is particularly popular as a backyard ADU for aging parents, adult children, or as a rental unit that can generate $1,500 to $2,500 per month, depending on your market. That's a mortgage payment right there. Number 10. Norman by Offgrid Dwellings. If the Echo was minimalism taken to its logical conclusion, the Norman is what happens when you want space to breathe. Starting at $84,495, this A-frame cabin features soaring, ceiling-height windows that make you feel like you're living inside a piece of art. The lofted bedroom has enough space for a king-sized bed, and the main living area is perfect for entertaining. What I love about the Norman is that it's designed for year-round living, not just weekend getaways. The large windows aren't just for show. They're strategically placed to maximize natural light and passive solar heating. And that loft? It creates a sense of separation between your sleeping space and living space without requiring walls. This is the home for someone who wants to live small but doesn't want to feel cramped. At 680 square feet with the loft, you've got room for a home office, a proper dining area, and storage that doesn't require Tetris-level organization skills. Off-grid dwellings ships across the continental USA, and their build quality is exceptional. These aren't flimsy structures. They're built to last decades. Number 9. Luxury Design, Home by Hashme Homes. Now we're talking about a home for families, not just individuals or couples. Starting at $13,000, and yes, I had to double-check that price, this 3-bedroom, full-kitchen home spans 284 square feet per module and can be configured to meet your needs. Every room has a window, which is crucial for natural light and ventilation. Here's the reality check. At $13,000, you're getting the structure, but you'll need to handle site prep, foundation work, and finishing. This is more of a DIY-friendly option for someone who's willing to roll up their sleeves or hire local contractors. But think about what this means. For the price of a new car, you can have a 3-bedroom home delivered to your property. If you own land and have been priced out of traditional construction, this is your entry point. The luxury design home is available on Amazon, which is convenient. Free shipping, anyone. This is the option for young families, retirees on a fixed income, or anyone who's tired of throwing money at rent. Number 8. Skáli Backcountry, Cuboid by Loyol. If you want to feel like you're living in a spaceship designed by Scandinavian architects, the Skáli is your dream home. Starting at $306,767, this 424 square foot home is constructed from nickel, copper, and chromium, making it virtually indestructible. We're talking about a home that can withstand extreme weather, earthquakes, and pretty much anything short of a direct meteor strike. The Skáli features a full kitchen, a 3-part bathroom, a primary bedroom, and open lofts for additional sleeping space. The design is modular, which means you can expand it as your needs change. What justifies the price? Durability and design. This home is built to last 100+ years with minimal maintenance. The materials are premium, the engineering is top tier, and the aesthetic is museum quality. Loyol handles all the logistics, including providing a summary letter for your local building authority to ensure compliance. They ship worldwide, though large orders outside continental Europe are processed case by case. This is the home for someone who views housing as a long-term investment and wants something that will appreciate in value while requiring almost no upkeep. Number 7. New Frontier Escher. The Escher model is where prefab homes officially enter luxury territory. Starting at $235,000, this home sleeps up to 6 people with 2 bedrooms, including a king-size primary bedroom with a walk-in closet. The chef's kitchen is fully equipped, and there's even a cantilevered loft with optional skylights. What makes the Escher special is the attention to detail. This isn't just a place to sleep, it's a home designed for living. The primary bedroom loft creates a sense of separation and privacy that's rare in small homes. The kitchen is large enough for serious cooking, not just reheating leftovers. New Frontier design is based in Tennessee and ships across all U.S. states. Their build quality is exceptional, and they offer extensive customization options. The Escher is perfect for families who want to downsize without sacrificing comfort, or for anyone looking for a primary residence that's affordable, sustainable, and beautiful. Number 6. Cube 2 by Nestron. Back to Nestron, but this time we're looking at their 2-bedroom smart house. Starting at $59,000, the Cube 2 offers 328 square feet with an open concept layout and a unique skylight for stargazing. This home arrives fully furnished and can be assembled in 3 to 4 months with no construction required. The Cube 2 is designed as a vacation home or rental property. It's turnkey, which means you could literally have it delivered, set up, and start generating rental income within a few months. The smart home features are impressive: app-controlled climate, lighting, and security. The skylight isn't just a cool feature, it's a selling point for guests who want that glamping experience with all the comforts of home. At $59,000, you're looking at a property that could generate $150 to $250 per night on Airbnb in the right location. Do the math, that's a potential ROI that would make most real estate investors weep with joy. Number 5. Dwell House by Abodu. The Dwell House is Abodu's answer to multi-generational living, and it's brilliant. Starting at $439,000, this is the most expensive option on our list, but it's also the most comprehensive. Abodu saw a massive uptick during the pandemic, as families wanted to be closer to loved ones without sacrificing privacy. The Dwell House is delivered turnkey in as little as 6 months, saving you the headache of finding a builder and managing construction. It's designed with West Coast-inspired aesthetics, clean lines, natural materials, and an emphasis on indoor-outdoor living. This is the home for families who want aging parents nearby but in their own space, or for adult children who need independence while staying connected. It's also popular as a high-end rental unit in expensive markets. Abodu's customer service is legendary. They handle permits, work with local utilities, and ensure everything is up to code. You're paying for peace of mind and quality. Number 4. Samara Backyard. Available only in California. For now, Samara's backyard models are the future of sustainable living. Starting at $152,000 for a studio, these homes are built to last a lifetime. Solar panels on the roof harvest enough energy to power the entire unit, making them net zero or even net positive in terms of energy consumption. Samara offers complete customization and handles the entire permit process, which in California is no small feat. The seamless experience is what sets them apart. You're not just buying a home, you're buying a solution. The backyard models range from studios to 2-bed, 2-bath units, so there's an option for every need. And because they're designed to blend with California's architectural landscape, they don't look like an afterthought. They look intentional. If you're in California and serious about adding an ADU, Samara should be your first call. Number 3. Studio Shed. For $21,829, the Studio Shed offers 120 square feet of pure potential. This is the most affordable option for someone who needs a dedicated space but doesn't need full living amenities. It's perfect as a home office, gym, art studio, or guest room. The studio shed ships in flat-packed boxes, which means easy transportation and rapid assembly on site. You can opt for DIY installation to save money, or hire professionals if you'd rather not deal with it. What I love about Studio Shed is the flexibility. You're not locked into a specific use. You're creating a space that adapts to your life. And at under $22,000, it's accessible to almost anyone. Number 2. Sophie by Shea's Tiny Homes. Designed in New Zealand and available through Tiny Topanga in the US, Sophie is a tiny home lover's dream. Starting at $115,000, this 396-square-foot home features a full-size shower, a chef-worthy kitchen, and stairs, not a ladder, leading to 2 bedrooms on the second floor. Sophie is built for people who take their tiny living seriously. The full-size appliances, the thoughtful storage, the natural light, everything is designed to make small space living not just tolerable, but joyful. This is the home for someone who's done with the rat race and ready to embrace a simpler, more intentional life. Number 1. My Milla by My Cabin. Taking the top spot is the My Milla, starting at $98,500. This 348-square-foot Scandinavian-designed home features 2 closed bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a full kitchen. The open floor plan and high ceilings create a sense of space that defies the square footage. My Cabin offers customizable finish options, sustainable quartz countertops, and modern, energy-efficient appliances. The design is timeless. It'll look just as good in 20 years as it does today. The My Milla can be sold as sets, which means you could create a small compound for extended family or a rental property with multiple units. This is the perfect balance of affordability, design, and functionality. It's why it's number 1. So, there you have it. 14 prefab homes that prove you don't need a massive budget or years of construction to own your dream home. But here's the thing. Everything I just showed you won't matter if you don't take action. The housing market isn't getting cheaper, and the best prefab models sell out fast. So here's what I want you to do. Pick your top 3 favorites from this list, visit their websites, and request a quote. Don't wait. Don't overthink it. Just take that first step. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor. Click that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.